is not the answer.
It's not Drake Bell?
Is a herd of Drake Bells called a cattle?
I don't know.
A meerkat?
No, what else has a shell? A smear cat has a shell, Adam? You're thinking too hard, Adam.
Or it could be your nose.
So your answer to this riddle
think it's you.
is Rusty with a runny nose and holding sticky at the park.
Yes. What is up, guys? Welcome to this episode of LankyBox.
Yeah.
Today we are doing a if you solve the riddle, you get a pet challenge in Adopt Me. Okay, now we have a bunch of Adopt Me based riddles, and we're gonna take turns trying to crack the riddle. And if you are able to beat the riddle, you get a really cool pet.
How silly of you, Adam, to challenge me and Detective Foxy and Detective Rocky.
I mean,
Sergeant Lieutenant Rocky.
These are gonna get hard, man. All right, guys, you gotta play along with us and see if you can figure them out.
Okay,
so, do you want to go first?
Yeah, you give me your first riddle, then I'll give you one. Now, if we get the riddle right, we get a pet.
Yes, you get a pet. Okay, I'm gonna give you the first riddle. Here we go.
Okay, hit me.
They sometimes wear a bell, but never a rattle. A group's known as a herd, or sometimes as cattle. So what wears a bell, but not a rattle? Not a baby rattle.
A baby.
No, a baby. The answer is not a baby. There's a group of babies known as a herd.
Yeah, a herd of babies.
What could wear a bell?
Got it.
What?
Drake Bell. I never thought it would be so simple, but I found a way.
That is not the answer.
It's not Drake Bell?
No, it's not Drake from Drake and Josh. Is a herd of Drake Bells called a cattle?
I don't know.
The riddle is on the screen. Just look down. Look directly down. You'll see the riddle.
I know what the riddle is. Now, a lot of animals, if they're in a group, is a herd. Horses.
Do horses sometimes wear bells?
Yeah, a herd. Sometimes. You can put a bell on any animal. Adam?
Do you need a hint?
Stop! I'm thinking.
Why are you laughing?
We know what it is, Adam.
What?
Cattle, you silly goose. That's a cow.
That's correct!
Let's go!
Wow, the answer is a cow because they sometimes wear a cow like cowbell.
Oh, wait, this one doesn't have a bell. Oh, wait, but I can put a bell on it. Dude, the bell actually looks so sick on the cow.
Right?
Okay, nice. Okay, that was a solid riddle. Hey, now it's my turn to stump you with our riddle.
All right, let's see.
Okay, Adam, here you go. I slither along in a muddy space. I like to sit in a nice cool place. I move quite slow. I like to dig from my view. The world's so big. My shell is a quiet space to hide. And it's quite nice when you're inside.
Okay. So it talked about how the world is big from its point of view.
Yeah.
And it slithers. Maybe it's like a worm? Like an earthworm?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I do love that game, Slither.
Worms don't have shells. Oh! No, I was thinking snails have shells.
They do, and they do slither, and they are small.
And they're slimy.
Is that your final answer? Lock it in.
So they slither, they have a shell.
Yeah, they definitely
Could be a hermit crab. Which I always wanted as a kid.
Yeah.
But I
you want to
never
lock
got
in
the
hermit crab as your answer?
It's either a snail or a hermit crab.
I would lock in.
Because what else has shells? I guess an armadillo, but that doesn't count.
An armadillo.
What about like a potato bug? Like a roly-poly? That has a shell.
Are you going to lock in roly-poly?
I don't think it's the hermit crab. I think it's the snail.
You think it's a snail? You're going to lock in snail?
The answer is a snail.
Okay, and I'm gonna hit you with that.
Wait, are you serious?
You fail. It's not.
Was it a worm? Rocky, I asked you if it was a worm.
It's not a worm. Adam, get off me.
Is it a hermit crab?
It's not a hermit crab. They slither.
A meerkat?
No. What else has a shell? A smear cat has a shell, Adam. You're thinking too hard, Adam.
It's a turtle.
It's a turtle.
It's a turtle. It has a shell. That was a tough one, guys.
That was a very tough one, dude. We got Mint, the awesome turtle. Shout out to whoever traded us Mint, dude.
It's because I forgot that turtles like to dig.
Dude, if you had missed that one, yeah, because they dig and they put their eggs in there.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Did you know that?
Wow, so I don't get the neon turtle?
Well, no, if you had missed that, you would have had to give me a turtle.
Oh, but because I got it wrong, you're going to give me your neon turtle?
No.
Why?
That's not how this works. Otherwise,
yeah, but we're best friends.
What does that have to do with this game?
We trade cool pets to each each
Well,
other.
you go ahead and trade me a cow then, because I got the first one right.
I don't have a cow.
Well, then I don't have a turtle.
Arg. All right, fine. Okay, my first riddle I think was a little too easy. I'm gonna go real hard
All
on this one.
right, let's see it.
Okay, here we go. I am an insect. A hive
It's an ant. It's an ant.
is my home.
It's an ant.
I eat some pollen to make honeycomb.
That's the whole riddle?
That's the whole riddle.
I need more information than that.
Getting flashbacks to the hard question on the SAT?
Yeah.
It just stumped you?
Yeah.
Well, what would you do when you came across like a really hard question on a test in school?
I can't say that. I can't say that.
Why? You don't have any strategies you could share with all the cool subscribers?
I do. I just use my huge brain.
Oh.
Okay, now.
What makes honeycombs from pollen and lives in a hive as an insect?
I know what the answer is, Adam. Obviously.
What?
Honeycomb must be made by the honey badger.
Okay, let's read the riddle again and see if the ground sloth works.
Yeah.
I am an insect.
Oh.
That's the first line.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's a really hard
Wait,
thing
is this
to
a
memorize.
pet and adopt me?
It is a pet in Adopt Me. What?
It's a bee.
That's correct!
Wow, you did have me stumped there for a second.
And you got that one right.
Nice. Okay.
All right, I will trade you a queen bee now.
Okay. Now,
All right.
now I'm gonna hit you with the next riddle. I'm gonna hit you with that heat.
Okay.
One of my favorite things to do is run at the park. If I am unhappy, you might hear me bark.
That sounds a lot like what you and Foxy do every Saturday. You guys go to the park
You
and
want to lock
bark.
in? You want to lock in Foxy as your answer? Foxy,
I don't think it's Foxy. I think it's you.
The answer is a super thick experiment.
No, I think the answer is a very normal Justin Chroma.
Are you gonna lock in Justin Cromie as your answer? Maybe the answer is a tree. Get it? Because a tree barks.
Is it the stick? Will a
gotcha.
stick work or is it Justin? I'm thinking, okay?
You're not thinking hard.
I have some
You're
ideas.
not thinking hard enough. List some of your first early ideas. I won't count them as guesses.
I think it might be a branch that might have fallen on the merry-go-round. It's a bark. And it runs around, it spins around on the merry-go-round.
Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you what you mean. If I get out a stick, go ahead and spin me. Nice,
Okay,
yep.
we're spinning.
It's running around the park, dude. And if it gets mad, it might bark, dude, because it's bark.
It's not that, it's you running around with Sticky. That's the answer. Because a stick can't run unless it's being held by someone that runs. And you run at the park.
And if I get mad, I'm like,
Or it could be your nose. Your nose runs.
So your answer to this
I think
riddle
it's you
is
when you
my
have a
nose.
cold.
It's my nose.
When you have a cold and you have Sticky there with you, I'm willing to lock that in.
Final answer. Justy with a runny nose and holding Sticky at the park. Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
It's specific, but I think that could be it.
What? You got it wrong.
What?
Your answer was me running around with a cold.
Yeah.
I don't do that. If I have a cold, I stay at home.
Oh, I wasn't saying you had a cold, you have like a runny nose.
Which would imply I have a cold.
No, maybe you just have an allergic reaction. Or you ate something spicy.
The answer to this riddle was a dog.
That's so obvious now that I know the answer. Oh, I'm gonna look so dumb. So you're gonna give me your dog now?
That's not how this works.
Oh, why?
Okay, I'll move on to your final riddle. All right, we each get one final riddle.
All right, fine. Okay, here is my final riddle for Justin, and this one is a bit of a teaser.
Okay.
This is something you can find in a lake or a stream.
Okay.
When frozen, it turns to ice. When boiled, it turns to steam. That's it.
If you freeze anything, it turns to ice. If I froze you, you would turn to a block of ice. If I boiled you, you'd turn to steam.
That's true.
Like says, I think we cracked the case.
It's not me.
Oh, you find it in a river or a stream. Now, what do those have in common? They both have water in them.
Yes?
Now, water, when you boil it, it turns into boiling water. And when you freeze it, it turns to ice cubes.
You're close.
Is it lemonade? Because I'd be sitting at the riverside with some lemonade. Sometimes I'd spill some. Yeah! It's lemonade, and that's in Adopt Me. Lock it in. Lock it in.
You think it's lemonade?
Yeah.
The answer to the riddle was not lemonade.
What?
It was water. But I guess you get half points because lemonade is just lemon and water, right?
No, lemonade is a separate thing.
I guess you squeeze it from lemon.
I'm still shook. The answer was really water.
Yeah, you almost had it. Guys, leave a comment below. Let us know how many of these riddles you were able to solve. Make sure to check out LankyBoxShop.com. Rocky is coming February 1st to LankyBoxShop.com, so make sure to grab him right when he arrives. LankyBoxShop.com.
Rocky says, both of you guys, your heads are full of rocks.